Շնորհակալություն Ֆիլիպ։ Տիկին Բաբայան, դուք որպես բանակցությունների փորձառու մասնագետ, ինչպես եք տեսնում վերադարձի իրավունքի արտացոլումը ընթացիկ բանակցություններում Հայաստանի եւ Ադրբեջանի միջև այլ պետությունների միջնորդության ջանքերով այլ հարթակներում ստեղծված հարթակներում, արդյոք դա բավարար չափով արտացոլվում է, որն է ձեր կարծիքը սրա մասին։
Yeah. So thank you very much for the question. Thank you very much, Rafi, for that profound legal analysis, because it is a kind of combination. It is a combination of the legal perspective, and then we have that kind of practical / negotiation perspective. And it is of paramount importance to implement the right to return on the legal basis. But this can also take a lot of time, and it can take years. It can take, and also for the Armenians, it's not maybe in that moment a real support. So what can we do now? So we really can switch to that negotiation level, and that's of paramount importance. So the question is, do the people of Armenia, of Artsakh, do they really want to return? Because we are always talking about the right to return, but in the end we have to question them. Do you really want to return under the circumstances which are existing right now? We have the destruction of the heritage, we have hate speech all the time, Armeniophobia, that's terrible. So the question is, do they really want to return? And the question is, or the answer is, yes, they do want. Most of them. I talked to Geram Stepanyan, the ombudsman of Artsakh, and he really said and confirmed and said, yeah, that's really what the Armenians want, but only if they know that they are secure and that they can return in dignity. So the question is, how can we do that, and who exactly is raising that question? So we are talking about the Armenian government. Just to say something before, the European Union, representatives of the European Union are stressing this right all over again. Joseph Borrell said that, Charles Michel, the president of France, so everyone is stressing that right. So I think that's first and foremost very important. But yes, how you correctly say, what is with the Republic of Armenia? Shouldn't they stress that right? Did they talk about it? Did we hear anything today in the speech of Mr. Pashinyan? Did he say one word? When we were talking about the question with the prisoners of war, he kind of circumvented the answer and said, yeah, we cannot discuss any topic. But this is not just any topic. This is the topic. And the right to return is the topic. And in negotiation, you have many claims, and you have to bring them on the table also to assert pressure. So the question is, what is Armenia doing, and why isn't Armenia doing what it's supposed to do as the motherland? And I think from my perspective, they are doing this out of fear, because they are so happy that they have a kind of construction, like he said. Maybe we have 25 articles, we can have 30 articles, 35, yeah, but the prisoners of war and the right to return should be one thing which should be negotiated, because it is of paramount importance. The right to return is a fundamental right in international law. You cannot just say that 150,000 people have to leave, and this is what it is. And it stays like that because of creating a kind of peace treaty, which of course is not a peace treaty, because without justice, there never can be peace. So it really has to be negotiated. But what also my distinguished colleague already said, if not Armenia is stressing that, the international community, the European Union, America, NGOs, everyone has to stress that. And it would be also a strategic of the Republic of Armenia to say, okay, now we are in that kind of peace process, we are not raising the question, but we are supporting everyone to raise that question, because it has to be raised again and again and again and again. Because if no one is talking about it, it will go away. And impunity breeds impunity. This is what has happened in Russia. He invaded the Crimea. Everyone said, oh my goodness, nothing has happened. And then he thought, okay, I will go on like that. And this is exactly what Azerbaijan will do. If we have that peace treaty, what is not a peace treaty, I mean, and there is not the right to return. I swear to you, he will invade the south of Armenia, and then also nothing happens, because we are always negotiating from the victim perspective, the weak perspective, and we really have to change that narrative.